Does this mic work?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 59 of the LloydAndMatt show.
Ooh, let's get it. A little disclaimer.
Oh, God.
I've had 2 coffees back to back, and my heart is like this. So you're in for a flipping whopper of a show, because what have we got in store for them, Lloyd?
Loads of stuff.
We filmed a vlog. We won't tell you anything about it.
Ooh, we kind of did in the last episode. We talked about filming new content.
And we filmed it. And filmed it we did.
Not a full vlog.
No.
We filmed it and filmed it we did. Not a full vlog, just a 1-minute TikTok.
Yes, but in the style of a vlog. And I'm excited. We're going to build up like a little bank of vlogs and then just upload them weekly on TikTok. And it looks so good.
It looks beautiful because it's just my camera.
Yes.
Not this fucking ratchet thing. And it's not exported out of 2 different things either. So it'll be high quality. It looks great. It felt great.
Yep.
It worked great.
It felt natural.
It did feel natural.
It didn't feel like we were
forcing ourselves to make it.
Exactly. And it was fun. It was a prank.
It was a prank.
And it went very well.
It went very well.
It was devious.
That one won't be a full vlog, but some of them will turn into full vlogs. Like we have a lot of ideas. And if you have any ideas, because basically we want to sort of do like a LloydAndMatt versus.
Yes.
Is what the vlogs will become. So it was like kind of LloydAndMatt versus 10,000 calories. It would be LloydAndMatt versus bungee jumping, LloydAndMatt versus Shark Tank, as in like challenges.
Yeah, you can do this, and then you can be
skydiving.
On team Lloyd or Team Matt.
Yeah.
You flip and choose.
Like House of the Dragon, team black or team green. Without knowing anything about House of the Dragon, pick team black or team green.
Black or green?
Yeah.
Probably black.
Yeah, good answer.
Yeah, boy.
That's the correct answer.
I mean, I watched House of the Dragon. I'm on my 2nd time now.
You've never seen anything.
What is House of the Dragon?
It's the prequel to Game of Thrones.
Yeah, fuck that.
But it's called a Dance of Dragons. Wow, it's called
anyway,
House of Dragons.
Team Green, hold that.
Yeah, hold that.
Do you know who else?
Usurper.
Do you know who else can hold that?
Who?
Thogden.
Thogden can hold that.
He can hold that.
Unlucky. We went to Wembley on Saturday to support the mighty Oxford United.
I cannot stop just going la 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 la. Come on,
nah.
And I
la la.
I'll be in bed and I'm still hungover. Hence the 2 coffees.
Yeah.
So it was 2 days ago. We went to Wembley to watch Oxford United versus Bolton Wanderers,
and it was 2-0 Oxford, which means they're playing Championship football next year,
which is crazy. But Bolton didn't even turn up.
No.
Not a shot on target.
Nope. They were trash.
So bad.
And they thought they were going to win so easily.
When they beat us 5-0, that was mind games. That was
we were letting them. We knew we'd get to the playoff final against them, and we needed them weaker.
And then that was it. But the thing is, so we played Peterborough 4th, who were 4th place, and then Bolton, who were 3rd place. Win, draw, win. That is Des Buckingham, my manager. Masterclass. We've been texting each other. Des out.
As a joke.
But we love him.
Yep, Des in.
Des in.
In Des we trust.
Championship football is going to go crazy.
It is going to go crazy.
Few away days?
Few away days, probably not.
I met... Oh, my chin just tapped the mic. I met someone on the train back from Bournemouth who was 76 years old. Mm-hmm. And he said that he's been watching Oxford United home and away for the last 30 plus years.
That's crazy.
Every game.
And he lives in Bournemouth.
And he lives in Christchurch. And he was like... yeah, home and away. And I was like, oh, what, you went to see... I was like, oh, I went to the Peterborough game. And he was like, oh, that was brilliant. Did you go away as well? And I was like, oh, no, it's too far. And he was like, no, it's not. I was like, yes, it is. That's like a 6-hour drive from here, probably 5 hours.
No, less than that.
Really?
Yeah, I think
should have gone then.
Yeah. No, just getting tickets is the hard part.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a season ticket, so...
I was thinking you must spend...
so much money on
You must
football.
have an unlimited pot just to... He probably has... shares in Oxford United.
I guess though, if you just go to football home and away,
that's your life.
That's your clubbing. If you're 20, you probably don't go clubbing much. You probably go to that, and then if it's if you're 25, you have a job, so you can pay for it.
Yeah,
it is.
Oh, but now he's retired, and he said he has 2 sons. Their sons must be, I'm guessing, late 30s, 40s.
Yeah,
and they go with him.
They go to the LAs
to the home
well.
games.
But
a lot of the
away.
times they can't go to the weekends on.
He goes. to away games on his own at 76.
Yeah, but that's just like passion.
Yeah.
That is passion. But a few Bolton Wanderers fans, because the train.
That's who the Bolton players should have played for. They're fans who do that. 76-year-olds home and away. They disrespected their entire fan base by playing that badly.
Disrespect.
Only one player wanted it for them. Dempsey. He came on at half time.
Didn't even notice.
Yeah, the guy whose hair was so slick back, and I mentioned how slick back it was when he came on. He was basically the only one chasing the ball and trying to do something.
Who was your MO dude?
Well, Murphy got it.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because he scored twice.
Uh-huh.
But my man of the match, unsung hero.
I'm always going to say Tyler Goodwin because
Tyler was great.
That's my boy.
Owen Dale was great.
Yeah.
But I think it's got to be...
Bennett was great as well.
Yeah, actually probably
To be
Joe.
fair, all of them were absolutely class.
Fantastic.
I've got a video of Joe's free kick.
When the keeper saved it.
Yeah. And I look back at it and it's so...
Send it him. DM it him on Insta. He might...
Fair, he's only got like 10k on Insta.
No, he's got like 40. He's a bit bigger.
Maybe after the match,
Ruben's got 10.
Football,
Ruben's got 10. But yeah, send it him. He might want it. He might post it.
So to be fair, it's a good angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it will come up in priority.
Why?
Because you when you have a certain like 10k.
Oh, should I do it on the LloydAndMatt account?
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Tickets to Champions League.
Yeah,
football.
that'd be cold. Get us a box.
Yes.
Well, his contract runs out now.
No.
So it's whether they re-sign him or not.
Oh, come on. Got to re-sign him. He's been quality.
But he is like 34.
Yeah, so stay at the club, buddy.
Yeah. Messinio role.
Did you... Oh, tell him about the person that... a weird fan experience that happened at the end.
Okay, that was so funny. So basically, me and Matt were walking down Wembley Way on the way back from... Like, we went to Wembley, watched the game at like 4, then we went to the pub afterwards with friends from school and stuff.
And then after that, like, it was just after we beat up a bunch of Bolton fans.
Yeah, like, scrapped them, walked away, no injuries, nothing.
Wedgie tied them to a pole.
Left them there overnight.
Did the owl dance on?
We were walking down Wembley Way, and it was much more empty.
Yeah, soaking it in.
And we had some people run up behind us and say, like, oh, we met loads of people that day as well. Like, pictures and stuff. It was really fun.
Whoever came up to us... Danke.
Yeah, it was lovely to meet you. And a couple of dudes ran up behind us. They were, oh, can we get a picture? And I was like, yeah. Said, what's your name? Shook their hands, etc. And then one of them looked at me and he was like, oh, I don't remember what he said, but he said...
He said a person's name that was made up. Right?
That wasn't the first thing he said. He said like, oh, you used to hang out or something, or you used to know my brother or something like that. Oh, I think that's what he said. You know my brother. And I was like, what? And he said his brother's name. He said his name and then said his brother's name. And I was like, holy shit. I used to stay at this guy's house because he's like 4 years younger or something. And I was really good friends with his brother. So his brother had stayed at my house. I played cricket with him. And we used to play cricket and football in the street and stuff. And there was like a player for Celtic or something called Gary Hooper. And like every time he'd like volley the ball or bowl or something, he'd shout Gary Hooper or something. I don't even remember. And he just looked at me. He was like, "Yeah, Gary Hooper and that, innit?" And I was like, "That's unbelievably funny." I didn't recognize him at all because the last time I saw him, he was like, I don't know, 10, maybe like 8. It was so bizarre.
There was somebody else as well. Oh, I'm so awkward, by the way.
Yeah, you're right.
Even with a bit of the old confidence juice as well. Like there was someone we're at the Green Man after. Talking to some old school friends.
Yeah.
And some guy came up to us and was like, can I have a picture and everything?
Yeah.
And then he started talking about the game. And he goes, oh, I didn't know you were Oxford fans. And I was like, oh, we've moved away.
No, you were like, even if I was 1,000 miles away, I'd be there. And me and Connor just looked at each other like, why'd you say that?
It's true, though.
It's not true.
Wouldn't miss Oxford for the world.
Look, Oxford is... the footballing community is weird to support 2 teams, right? But I've supported Chelsea since I was 5. You supported Barca before you supported anyone else.
Yeah.
But Oxford was the first games we ever went to. It's our hometown team. They used to be in a rubbish division.
Yeah.
So we'll always root for them, no matter what. And I think that's fine. I don't...
Well, I went to Oxford Wrexham every year because it was my dad's and my dad's best mates' clubs. So we would always go. And then we ended up just going to like a few more. And then I kind of just was like, it's weird how the people you grow up with really dictate. This sounds silly, but no one in my school liked football.
Yeah, it's nurture over nature.
No one really. a bit controversial, though.
Is that...
Wait, no, is it natural?
It's nurture. Well, that would be nurture over nature. Because you might naturally like football, but if no one else around you does it, you're not going to bother.
Oh, yeah, and I absolutely love football now.
Yeah.
But it's weird because... and then in like year 7 or 8, I like would always have fun with you guys the most, but not like I just didn't like football, and that was like a main talking point. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy FIFA.
Yeah,
I brought FIFA, and I really like Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah,
for some reason,
should have supported them instead. I think that's more respectable than Barca.
Yeah, but I don't know why. I think it was the year I got into football. Borussia Dortmund won the league, went to the semi-finals. And they had that just crazy...
They didn't win the league. They haven't won the league in like...
Yeah, it was 2014.
They haven't won the league in like literally ages.
Yeah, I swear I think they won it in 13-14.
Royce has never won the Bundesliga. And he's been there since like 2012.
I swear he won the Bundesliga on his first season at Borussia Dortmund.
No.
Are you sure?
Positive. He's never won a Bundesliga.
That's sad.
Because they should have won it last year. They lost on the final day.
Yeah, that's really sad.
And then they did well in the Champions League. But
so
he's...
it must have been the year when he was at Mönchengladbach then.
Yeah, he's never won the Bundesliga.
That's crazy. Well, it was when he was in the team, and they had like Gundogan, Blaszczykowski, Lewandowski, all that. And I don't know why I really liked it. And then, it just became... And then I really liked Messi. So I just watched all the games, like literally every Barca game. Then he left. Still watched Barca, but it was just not the same. But I still watched Oxford. Like when I was at home, my dad was rooting for them always, so it was always on and everything. But Oxford were actually just shit, stagnant as fuck. But yeah, so I've actually always been an Oxford fan. I've been to Wembley. I've been a few games, Wembley, to see him and everything.
Yeah, but I had a season ticket for 2 years. So.
Well, only because like. That's just like chump change to you, but...
Chump I was like 12 as well. This is back when it was like...
A lot.
No. Like £250 for a whole year.
Yeah, that's a lot back then. When you were 7. That's like now. That's
No, I wasn't 7. I was like 14.
Oh, right. Okay.
So it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Like £250 for 23 home games is £10 a game.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. That's not too bad.
That's quite affordable.
Yeah.
Oh, what I was going to ask is more of a normal topic now as opposed to footy.
Ooh.
What do you wish you were the first man to do?
Ooh.
There's land on the moon, 2-hour marathon, 4-minute mile, Mount Everest, El Capitan. Because I think El Capitan might be the like craziest achievement.
I really think it'd be the person that discovered like an everyday thing, like peanut butter jelly. Because I wouldn't call it that. I'd just call it Mosley. Yeah, but that's so fucking shit. You want to discover that 2 things can go in a sandwich. I thought you meant like the wheel or... The wheel?
If you discovered the wheel,
the wheel.
Do
you reckon me and you could reinvent the wheel? Like, if we... Like, because we're intelligent as fuck. You saw me on a low IQ pod. I made Jack look like...
Well, that was just the dumbest conversation. Talking about Fallout.
No, I think there's got to be a new wheel. Surely there's got to be something speedier than
Do you mean something... Oh, you mean like... I thought you meant something parallel to that, like something like how important the wheel is, something like that. Or you mean literally replace the wheel?
Literally replace the wheel.
Well, the way tanks work...
Caterpillars
with the long like
yeah, and you can turn corners as well with that.
You could put them like really
but then like if you
like kind of like permanent ice.
But if you why don't we just put on Fortnite where freeze things comes up? Why don't we just have that going around?
And glide across.
And just glide across everything.
Well, that's the thing. If you got a tank and really smoothed out the thing that they run on and really lubed them up, sharpened them up,
but then you have the problem of
stopping.
Because it's like everything in life. Like if you just go too fast,
you slide out of control.
Yeah, like sometimes you lose control. You have to stay
within the realms of your means.
Yeah, you have to. You've got to stay grounded from time to time. Like even a wheel stops moving.
Let's create like another mode of transport. So you've got trains that are quick and don't get in traffic.
But
always have a strike. Cost loads, always have a strike.
Even though the plucking... Even though the bloody train pilot. Wait, what they train drivers? What they get? 1,000, 100k a year maybe. Just sit on their ass.
Definitely not paid that much.
No, I think tube drivers. Oh my! I actually can't speak. Do you know why I can't speak?
Why?
Because
Two coffees.
I know. I had a croissant the other day,
Croissant.
and for some reason I just like ripped my tongue eating it.
Yeah.
Not eating my tongue. Like you ever lift your tongue up so high that it rips the bottom of it. Yeah. Yeah.
The bit that combines. You didn't rip that.
I have.
That'd be agony.
It hurts. That's why.
No, that'd be like agony. Your tongue disconnect.
No, it's not disconnected. It's just like I can feel it. It's like
you haven't stretched it.
Yeah, like basically I had some food locked in the top of my jaw. So I was trying to get my tongue behind.
How dry must it be?
Yeah, and then it went, and I went, oh fuck you.
That's disgusting.
Have you ever done that with your
banjo?
Yeah.
No.
I've snapped my
Thank
banjo.
God, no.
I've snapped it.
That's disgusting.
The weirdest part about it was you're meant to go to hospital.
Yeah, does it just reconnect or what?
No, it's just now smooth. Like I literally can't describe this to you.
So you can pull your skin back as far as you want.
As far as I want.
That's horribly weird.
Have I been circumcised?
Kind of, if you leave it permanently.
Have I actually been circumcised?
No, because you can roll it forward as well.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can. It would only you'd only be circumcised if you just left it rolled back the whole time.
Oh, I can remember when it happened as well. I was in agony.
Wait, so what does it look like if you roll it back? You can't roll it back all the way.
No. This is the crazy thing, right? So you
like
know
a salami or pepperami coming out of its packet.
Listeners are gonna feel so like their skin's gonna be crawling when they hear this.
Yeah,
because we're talking about my pee-pee.
Yeah. Pee-pee un kaki.
PP apple pen. So you know that the banjo itself, like the string that it's connected to.
Yeah.
So that bit when it snapped, it was just hanging off.
Yeah, like little flappy.
Yeah, for maybe 3 months, and then I noticed that when I was like getting hard or just it existing, it was slowly just going. And now I just don't have the string anymore. Like it's just smooth AF.
That's
and I
not
you know,
right.
Unpopular opinion.
Overrated.
I prefer it.
You prefer not having a banjo?
I prefer not having a banjo string. Is it a banjo string or a banjo cord?
String, yeah.
String. Yeah, I prefer. I think you should snap it sometime.
You should get rid of it.
Get rid of it. Oh, it's horrible. It was literally like How it happened was...
And it bleeds, right?
Yeah, it bled bad.
Yeah.
I can just picture it like happening right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just one of them moments.
I don't think there's much worse anatomy-wise.
The thing is, it didn't hurt.
Okay, good.
It was just more the fact, like...
Did the initial rip not hurt? Because it's skin disconnecting from skin.
Why you say that like that? Why? Why did you say it like that? That's actually like I'm starting to like hold my own pee-pee now and being like, ugh. Okay, so basically what happened was I was wearing skinny jeans. It was the era of skinny jeans.
Yeah, that's probably what caused it.
Just watching TV and I saw something that might have...
You were alone?
No, I was with someone.
Yeah.
We were just watching TV, and you know what happens when two people are like with each other.
When two people have Netflix on.
Yeah. So I had my jeans on still, skin tight.
Yeah.
Basically spray on.
Immovable.
And she was like on my waist with my jeans on, just sitting there.
Yep.
And then it kind of just like went from being down facing my left leg to like moving itself around and going up to my bout.
Yeah.
And then as it like
anti-clockwise. The small hand was going anti-clockwise.
The big helmet. And then as it went over where you put your bout, it must have latched on with friction wise to my bout whilst it was still going, and then it just went.
Two things going in different directions.
And I thought, oh, fucking hell, there we go. Move that out the way. And then I noticed that my jeans were like a different colour.
Yeah.
And blood. I looked and I was like, oh my God, I think I called you.
You did tell me about it quite quickly.
Yeah.
I think you called me and go, oh, my banjo.
I think I did.
Really?
I'm pretty sure I went to the toilet and then half an hour later, because I was in the toilet for like half an hour, being like,
what do I do?
What do I do? And then I'm pretty sure I called you being like, you got to suck the venom out, brother. You got to get rid of it. Yeah, no, I think that genuinely happened. I'm pretty sure I called you being like, what do I do? Yeah. And you just went, send us a pic. Yeah. Let me make sure you've done it right.
I don't even know what you are meant to do.
You're meant to go to the hospital. And the weird thing was, I didn't even realise that was what it was called. Like, I'd always heard the expression, snapping your banjo. But I've never heard of that expression. And one time I was at John Lewis, used to work at John Lewis, and everyone was talking about it. And I was like, I've snapped my banjo. And everyone looked at me like, you mug, you're meant to go to the doctors, you're meant to go to the hospital to get it
sorted. Is there long-term effects to that?
Yes, maybe into a fucking entrepreneur. It's made me uncircumcisable.
Literally.
Right, enough about my PP.
Yeah, how did biggest achievement you want to have lead to that?
To be fair, that is probably my biggest achievement.
It went from peanut butter jelly to that.
Because we can just meander.
I'd choose El Capitan.
What, over snapping your banjo?
Yeah. Well,
imagine the first person to snap your banjo. Wait,
that's
what?
not what I was thinking. I was thinking, would you rather snap your banjo?
I
mean, most people would choose that, or have to climb El Capitan free solo.
Can you die via snapping banjo?
Don't think so.
If you can, the odds are definitely different. Because freehand El Capitan
is like almost certain death unless you're Alex Honnold. Have you seen the doc about it?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Is that in Yosemite?
Yeah. California.
I always thought Travis Scott's song was called like
Yosemite.
For ages I was like, you heard that new shit. It's funny how Travis Scott, that album was like good, and now it's just a meme.
Yeah, that happens with a lot of things though.
Yeah, when you get too big, you know.
Like George Ezra made that song.
Yeah, only because
green grass. It just gets ruined.
The thing is, I liked Budapest by George Ezra.
Shotgun? I'll be riding shotgun.
Yeah, I feel like he's an industry plant though. Do you know why? Because those songs
are huge.
Yeah, but they're like so simple.
Most music's
so
simple.
Catchy.
Have you not? Yeah. Ed Sheeran broke down the music industry, and he played 10 songs that are just with the same chord progression.
Oh yeah,
like he kept. He played the same thing and kept changing the song.
Yeah,
and the rhythm, and it's just every song. It's so hard to make new music because there's a formula.
Yeah. It's also I actually discovered. So 2015 was like the era of high pitched music.
Such as
because if I say to you, sing the melody for Justin Bieber's "Where Are You Now That I Need You," you'd be able to go,
"Where are you now that I need you?"
and then do the yeah. So you'll notice that a lot of music has a short, high pitched thing because you're more likely to remember high pitched noises, whereas bass.
But then that would be the opposite of George Ezra being an industry plant then, because his voice is fucking green
grass. But it's also just like such a
movie.
Yeah, I don't know. But no, it was rhythm. A bumpy time when George Ezra used to be.
That was a good time.
Yeah. Do you want to go beach?
What, right now?
Just like soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like fucking turn up the volume on George Ezra.
Yeah. Do you reckon anyone's ever requested George Ezra?
Well, if they did, they probably got stoned publicly.
Yeah. What would you even ask for if you had to request Budapest? Budapest on the beach would probably be all right.
It depends where you are on the beach, because I feel like every beach there's a system that you have to abide by the rules.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to.
No,
but there's certain, like if you go to sit on the beach in Brighton with a speaker, you'd have to play different music to if you went and sat on Bournemouth with a speaker. Yeah,
but it also depends where you sit at the beach.
Along Bournemouth, like Sandbanks compared to.
Yeah, Sandbanks, you're able to just you have a bit of dough in your back pocket. Yeah. You can have a barbecue. You have a beach ball. You have.
Sorry, Carol.
No, what were you going to say?
I was going to say you have to be more respectful if you're on Sandbanks part of the beach.
Exactly.
To Boscombe.
And then the least respectful people, aka the like 14, 15-year-olds that have just taken their first sip of Echo Falls.
Yeah, and having a massive hit of the Blue Raspberry fucking Alf Bar.
They reside right by the pier.
Yeah, right by the pier.
My friends and I, we went they were like, "Oh, come to the beach." Came to the beach, or right by the pier, and I was like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah, worst seat.
And I sat there, and I was like, "I've got to cover my face. I'm a respectable podcaster."
Yeah, respectable is a loose term. I'm a podcaster.
I am a podcast. Do you know where the word podcast comes from?
Podcast.
Yeah, you'll never guess it. Like, why is it called podcast?
Well, the cast may be the people.
No. Cast is broadcast.
Okay.
So, but what does the pod stand for?
Pod.
You'll never get it.
Pod.
I wonder how many
is it
people...
filmed in a small building that you consider a pod?
The pod bit actually comes from Apple. Apple were the first people to say, if you want to do a radio show, it can be on the new iPod, and it would be called pod broadcasting.
Podcast.
And
wow.
so it was Steve Jobs that invented podcasting.
So it's very modern then.
Oh yeah, very modern. It was always a radio show.
Yeah.
Because, oh my God, are we radio hosts?
Kind of.
Slay.
We're like online radio though. Like that's what radio's evolved to, because not many people listen to the radio. Well, there's probably still loads.
Yeah, like
in your car and stuff. But most people just play music or podcasts, which I guess is literally the replacement for radio. I
feel like now, since like maybe what do you have? Alexa, Sonos, all that easy stuff. Radio in the house has dropped. It's only radio in the car. Like when you're on a bus, you don't listen to the radio, you listen to the music and shit.
Exactly.
Podcasts. And if you're listening to this on a bus right now...
and your name is...
George Ezra.
No, do you remember when we tried to guess someone that was listening?
Yeah, so...
Let's do it again.
Okay.
If you're on a bus right now listening and your name is...
No, if you're on a bus in Bolton crying that Oxford just beat the shit out of you...
And your name begins with any letter...
I'd say T-H-O-G-D-E-N.
Okay.
Cry more. I'm joking. But or if your initials are TD, fuck that.
You're coming out as dad as well.
It's too like promotion.
I think, why did Josh Murphy say it like that? I actually think Thugden's been alright about it.
Yeah, he took it like a champ, to be fair.
Yeah. I don't think he's been salty about
and Raj as well. I was like, how's Raj gonna... Like, he was celebrating Oxford, and then the next day it was Arsenal.
Yeah.
And all the comments were like, what if Oxford go up again and have to play Arsenal? Who are you going to support?
Yeah.
Guess what he said?
Arsenal.
No.
He said Oxford?
He said neutral. He said I wouldn't support any of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that approach.
What would you do, Oxford-Chelsea? Because it's getting there. Soon it's going to be a regular recursion.
Chelsea, I'd have to support Chelsea. Chelsea's the main club I've supported since I was 5 years old.
Fucking scum.
But if it was like, here's the thing. It would be, you'd hope that the games take place in like Chelsea are 10 points clear at the top and Oxford are mid-table. So I'd rather Chelsea win to keep staying above and Oxford can just sit mid-table. But if it's like Oxford need to win on the final day to stay up and Chelsea
have won the league.
Or like 5th or 6th and there's nothing to play for, then Oxford. I wouldn't mind Chelsea losing.
Interesting. Come for his neck in the comments, guys.
Yeah. It's a weird situation though, having a hometown team, because most people just say just support your hometown team.
Yeah.
But when you're 5 and you make the decision to support someone, unless you decide at 14 to start watching football and support someone, that's when you're meant to choose your home team. And this guy chose Barca in fucking Spain.
Yeah, but the thing is though, my family are refugees from Catalonia. So
how far back does that go though? Isn't it like a quarter? Your nan's like a quarter or something, which means you're like it.
No, my nan's mum is Catalonian, I'm pretty sure. So that makes me like an 8th or a 16th.
Yeah, that's what I am.
I'm pretty
American.
Sure anyway. I'm pretty sure because there's loads of there's loads of Spanish literature around the house.
Why is your Spanish no good then?
No comprende, my friend.
Spanish accent, English words.
No, I'd never say Spain either.
Do you think that would help?
My brother can speak fluent Spanish now.
Well, yeah, his missus is Spanish.
Yeah, but they've only been seeing each other it's got to be like a year now, maybe a bit more than a year. But he's like, it's really good.
Feels like way more than a year.
Maybe
That's
it is
crazy.
way more than a year. Then.
I don't know.
together when we moved here?
I think so. I feel like they were, but maybe not. I mean, I don't know. I don't really check up on your brother's relationship. I need to speak to your dad actually because I told him we'd fucking win it all.
We have.
And he was like, nah. I was like, we're going to win it all. And I said we'd win 4-0 against Bolton as well.
I don't think my dad's ever said
they're going to win.
They're going to win.
I normally do that. I normally find that, what the hell?
Sorry.
You might have to pull it out and then spin it.
No, I can't. What is it safe to do?
As in like pull.
Oh, yeah.
Like I had to do. Yeah, I'm normally like that. I normally think that the opposite of what I say will happen. So I'll say, no, we probably won't win, in the hope that we will. With everything, with Chelsea, whatever. And then I also think sometimes if I don't watch, we'll do better.
Yeah.
It's like a weird thing.
But even like last day of the season, oh my God, we nearly missed out.
Yeah, we were outside the playoffs at the start of the last game.
And then 20 minutes in, we were 8th.
Yeah, and then
we
by the end we were 5th. Yeah, not even 6th.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we could have had Bolton over 2 legs.
Yeah,
that would have been tough.
If Lincoln scored that penalty,
might have been different.
That would have been a different.
I still think Pompey would have beat him. But yeah, Des out would have been better than that. No, I'm happy for them.
Was he? What were we talking about before?
Spanish literature and.
Oh yeah, and then my brother can speak Spanish now, really good. Like we went out for coffee, and he can just speak Spanish, and I was like, damn.
Does he say it? Does he speak it with Spanish inflections, and then the odd word is English? Because that makes me laugh when people have to, even Spanish people, when they are speaking Spanish and then they have to say someone's name. Yeah. And they're like, hola, ¿cómo estás? Jude Bellingham.
That's the thing. My brother was speaking Spanish, and then I was like, let me try and speak a bit. And my brother's girlfriend said my accent in Spain is like perfect. She was like, it's so good. She was like, have you never spoke? And I was like, it must be from just listening to
other people when we go.
No, like Barca, because I watch Barca.
Oh, maybe actually. We'll do it now then. Let's see this perfect Spanish.
Well, I said, para ganas versus the Los Blancos, and she was like, that's really good.
It sounds Spanish.
She was like, that is really, really good. And I was like,
just copying the commentator.
Yeah, I was like,
it's another dry day here at Signal Iduna Park.
Oh my God. But I'd love to learn Spanish because
then I've been trying. Like
then I could say stuff like "Hola" or "Lo siento."
Yeah, well, you can say that anywhere.
Really?
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien.
And my brother has married an American, and his American's getting really good.
That's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. Mirror, cheeseburger.
Why is it that Americans have like this connotation of food?
Why'd you word it like that? Why is the stereotype that Americans are fat? Is because of studies that their obesity percentage rate and shit is way higher than most places.
Yeah, but I feel like everywhere
has fat people.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah,
because they're not the most obese country in the world.
Where is
Mexico?
Is it?
Yeah, it's been first for like years. And they're not even. I don't think Americans even 3rd or 4th.
Well, I think maybe other countries think like that. Like how if countries speak in a different language, like everything we see and take in is in English. So there's only specific countries that get involved in this on Twitter, on stuff like that. So maybe amongst people who speak Spanish, people violate Mexicans for being fat amongst Spain and all these other countries.
Okay, that makes sense.
Does Argentina speak Spanish? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that maybe they would pick on Mexico on their Twitter.
Yeah.
And then if you speak...
It would be completely different. And like, we only see like 95% of everything we watch. More than that, 99% of everything we watch is English.
Yeah, 100%.
So you only can get... Well, no, we see like European films. So like 99.8, 99.9.
Yeah. But it's all translated, so... But I guess it's in its original intended thing. It's... Yeah.
So do you reckon their like opinion on us...
You've got one bead of sweat, just one...
On the hair?
On your forehead, like on your right, yeah. One tiny droplet.
It's getting hard in here.
I know, wearing that jumper was a mistake.
It's a nice jumper.
It is nice, yeah.
It's like scuba diver material. Yeah. You know my shirt?
It's collecting the like white fluffy stuff. I don't know what's... Is that...
It's from my...
Joggers, yeah.
My boxes are like white fluff.
Do you wear white boxers to this day?
I have 1, 2... I have 2 or 3 pairs of white boxers. But
it's a risky game.
Always have skid marks in
exactly. I actually believe that. Though.
When was the last time you had skid marks? Be honest.
I wear dark boxers. I don't own...
But surely you have some skidders. Surely you like...
Honestly, not... like not in the last couple of years, because I can't even remember the last time I looked down and was like, shit, like a shit.
Yeah, but every guy, when they get ready for bed or whatever, they take their box off and they just hold it against.
Every guy gasses themselves to sleep so that they can get to bed quicker.
What would you put yourself through any amount of torture, pain, embarrassment, self-embarrassment to do something better in your life? For example, to fall asleep quicker, would you gas yourself with your own shit?
No.
If it meant that your poo had the release gas to make you fall asleep quicker?
No. Some things just aren't worth it.
Yeah, some things
I can fall asleep without having to fucking smell my own poo.
Apparently, as a baby, if you tiptoe around the baby, it means like in adult life they're going to be super light sleepers, but if you like do the hoovering and shit, they have to go to sleep with the Simpsons on. So apparently I loved falling asleep to the sound of a hoover, and my mum would sometimes just have to leave the hoover on.
Really? That's bizarre.
Not even have to hoover,
just leave it running.
Yeah,
that is so
which
weird.
Is weird, isn't it?
So weird.
But now I can get asleep in seconds. I didn't realise how drunk I was after Saturday.
Yeah. You're losing your voice as well.
I did lose my voice. Because I was just going, yellows. Ranking the top 10 most streamed British artists of all time. If we say the same one, we kiss.
Let's get to it.
Number 10, Ellie Goulding.
Really?
She was big in her day.
Number 10, Sam Smith.
The thing is, he was so good.
Was.
Which is why my number 9 is Samuel Smith.
My number 9 is Ellie Goulding.
We were so close from getting it on. You say your 8th.
Number 8, Dua Lipa.
Number 8, Calvin Harris. He fucking presses play.
Number 7, Calvin Harris.
We are getting
close.
Number 7, Dua Lipa.
With the baby. Number 6, Harry Styles.
Number 6, Adele.
Oh, that's low. Come for him, guys.
Listen. Number 5, Harry Styles.
Number 5, Adele.
Number 4, Ed Sheeran.
Number 4, Ed Sheeran. Ah.
Yes.
Oh, misty eye of the mountain below.
Can we get 4 kisses on the table?
Are we loading them up, are we?
Yeah. Or do you want to just do one big sweaty kiss?
I think we'll have this differently.
Number 3, Queen.
Oh, no. Number 3, I've got the Beatles.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, Beatles 3rd?
Yeah, they're my 3rd favourite out of those 3 remaining.
Number 2, Coldplay.
Number 2, Coldplay.
Wait, so we can't get the last one?
No.
Beatles.
Queen. I feel like most people would have Coldplay 3 and then Queen or Beatles 1 and 2. But I think they're interchangeable, but I just prefer Coldplay. I've got it. Worst dad jokes of all time. Go.
I've got a pen that can write underwater.
Yeah?
It can write other words, but I like the word underwater.
Oh, wow. I recently went to a costume party with a girl on my back.
Okay.
I said, I'm a turtle. Someone asked, who's on your back? I said, that's Michelle.
Oh dear.
That was actually alright.
I just adopted a dog from the local blacksmith.
Yep.
When he got home, he made a bolt for the door.
That one's actually good as well. My doctor recently told me I have Tom Jones syndrome.
Okay.
I said, is that common? He said, it's not unusual.
Oh. This morning I was reminiscing about a herb garden I grew up on when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, good times.
I knew it was covered as well. I knew it was covered. I met a girl who runs a battery kiosk in the local park.
Okay.
So basically, she sells seashells by the seesaw.
Oh my God.
That was such a mouthful. She sells seashells by the seesaw.
I gave my seat up to a blind person on the bus.
Yep.
And that's how I lost my job as a bus driver.
Delivery was good on that one. I went to the doctor with a suspicious looking mole.
Okay.
He said they all look like that and I should have left him in the garden. That's so bad.
Oh dear. I woke up with a guy after a night out.
Ugh.
Regret and clarity hit me like a train, and I realised that I didn't want this guy in my house anymore.
Nightmare.
But he just wasn't leaving.
Bigger nightmare.
I did the standard thing and asked my mate to call me to get away from him.
Yep.
My mate called me and said, "There's an emergency at mine. You got to come right now." And I explained to him and said, "There's an emergency." And his response was, "Look, I'm great at calming down situations. Let me come with you."
Wow, no.
Before getting in the car, I text my mate saying, "He's literally not leaving, so can you make it believable?" We rocked up to my friend's place and it looked like a crime scene. My friend was laying in the door with fake blood screaming help, and my other friend was holding another one hostage in the garden. He made a run for it, and we thought nothing of it. We thought, yes, he's gone. Only to be greeted with 4 police vans, a firearm, and a police helicopter as the one-night stand called the police and said 5 uni students has been killed and 1 had been taken hostage.
What did they expect him to do when he ran away? Just be, oh yeah, that's all right. Of course he's going to come back with 5-star cops.
5-star cops.
Make it believable. Hold some hostage. What the fuck? That's such a good story.
Oh, that's quality. That is an appropriate way to get rid of them. Cute or cringe? Names to call your girlfriend.
Let's go.
Anything food related. Pudding, baby cakes, honey pot, muffin.
Absolutely flipping not. Mackerel sandwich. Strawberry yogurt. Definitely cringe. Food is cringe.
Food is cringe.
Apple. Apple of my eye.
Baby girl.
Baby girl. Cringe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a delivery for that to be normal. Oh, come on, baby girl.
I got funny flows.
Oh my God.
Baby girl is
Cringe.
Unironically saying kitten. Come to Papa, kitten.
Again, I'm trying to think of a way to say it. Come on, kitten. No, that's just fucking weird. It's like you're speaking to a baby.
Yeah. Kitten.
Purr.
Little one.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
You reckon?
I think that's cute rather than cringe, yeah. Come on, little one. That's better than cringe. It's still a bit like aim for a child, though. But that's better than kitten, apple, fucking banana.
Brother, if I heard you saying little one, I would do the honourable thing and take you out of the situation.
You're going to have to take me out then because I've used little one.
Oh, Jesus. Fix him. Come for him in the comments, please. Sugar.
Nah, that's a bit like outdated. That's a bit 1970s.
That's exactly what I said.
Like pipe. Oh, come on, sugar.
Come on, sugar.
Show me what you got. Sounded exactly like Jimmy Stewart then from It's a Wonderful Life.
Show me what you got, sugar.
So what do you want to comment?
Yellows.
Yeah, comment yellows with a yellow heart and we'll reply. Like the video, subscribe, notifications on, 5 stars on Spotify, follow us on Instagram. And
see you in episode 60. It's a big one.
Okay, bye.
See ya. When wanna be ya.